Good morning. I'm back again. Can't get enough of me, can you? All right, so this morning I have my matcha bowl and my whisk and some matcha. I'm going to use the sweet strawberry matcha this morning. I like that one hot. I also like the pineapple one hot. The vanilla one's pretty good hot. I don't know if I've had the lemon one hot. I can't remember. And I don't know if I have any of it right now. But I need to try that one hot too, but that'll be for another day. The regular one, I only throw that in smoothies. I definitely mix that up with something. The peppermint one, I do prefer in cold water. And the melon ball one is okay. I would drink it in like orange juice or throw it in a smoothie or something. But for the most part, I like my other ones. All right, so this shouldn't be too long here this morning. It doesn't take long at all. I've already got my water boiled. I have a kettle that has the temperature settings on it. So I use the green tea setting. But if you don't have one of those, hi Susan, good morning to you. I'm still in my jammies. But if you don't have a kettle with the temperature setting on, green tea can be, not all green tea, but I think for the majority, it can be a little bit sensitive to really hot, like boiling water. So if you don't have a green tea setting, I forget now what the temperature is. It's like 180 or 190 or something. I usually just let like when I'm at work, I'll let the kettle boil and then I'll let it sit for 5 minutes. Oh, I'm getting hearts again. Oh, that's Karen. My wine was deadly last night and I didn't finish the bottle. I thought it was better just to go to bed, but it was still like 2 o'clock before I finally went to bed. I probably could have finished the wine, but I didn't. So I just let the water sit for about 5 minutes and let it cool down a little bit because it may scorch the leaves. And then I love all the little hearts. That makes my day. So it scorched leaves, so it could make it bitter. So if somebody says they don't like green tea, they may have scorched their leaves and made it bitter. Because I did not like green tea when I first tried it. Thought it was god awful. But I think that was part of my problem. One, it was a crappier brand of tea, and two, I just used boiling water. I didn't know the difference. So anytime anybody says like, oh, I didn't really like the green tea, it didn't really taste it good, I ask them about their temperature. All right, so I use a teaspoon. So I've got our perfect cup spoon again. Everybody knows now how much I love these spoons. I take the matcha one on the road with me because I usually use like a small container of orange juice to do my matcha, and the matcha spoon is perfect for fitting inside the top of the bottle, so I don't make that big of a mess. All right, so I just take my matcha and put it into the bottom of my bowl. So, and like I said, sweet strawberry this morning. So I just got it in there. All right. So, and then you just want to add a little water. I just like to put a little bit in first. And let's do it like this. There, just a little bit. And then I usually just use the whisk just to beat the, oh, it smells so good. Just to beat the powder up a bit. So it gets all dissolved. And then I'll add a little more water and I'll actually froth it up like you're supposed to. I watched some videos myself on this. This is how I know this stuff. I just watched somebody else. I don't know. I think Steep Tea might have had some, or I don't know if I just Googled making matcha or something like that. But this is our bamboo whisk. It's awesome for this stuff. All right, so I've got that. You see my little strawberry bits floating around in there. It's awesome. All of our stuff is no artificial flavors in our tea and stuff. So they use like real, or can I see? Use like real, I don't know if you can really see it. It's hard to tell, but those little specks on the side of the bowl, that's strawberry pieces. It's so wicked. All right, Karen just asked, how do I clean the whisk? I just run cold water over it. Just give it a really good, just run it through the water and give it a shake like that. And then I lay it like that on, or I'll lay it on a paper towel like that to dry. All right, so I'm going to add a bit more water just to make this a full like cup of matcha. So I take my whisk again and I whisk, and you go back and forth in like a W shape. And you just really start going, and you'll see it froths up. The bowl is good because it gives you enough room to really make the motion to get it frothed up. And so you just keep doing this and you go as fast as you can. I think I might have had a little too much water in this because if I really gives her, I'm going to make a big mess here on the table. But this is it. This is all you do. You just whisk it up like that. Like I said, now like I usually, when I do my matcha, I just shakes it up in a, oh, I'm making a big mess here. I just shakes it up in a bowl or in a mason jar. So I don't have a whole lot. I probably put in too much water. So let me see. So there, you can see it's all frothed up there, right nice. And that's it. That's how you do matcha. So I will go clean this when I'm done here. Just run it through cold water and then I lay it like this on a paper towel just to let it dry out, and so the water doesn't seep down into the base of the whisk. So I let it dry like that, but then once it's dry, I store it like that. I just stand it up like that. There is, I think, you know, like on Amazon or some of these other places, you can get like a matcha holder or something. It basically takes, see there's like a center piece and then there's the outside piece. So I think it basically fits down, so it fits down over, basically it fits down over like that. So that's the way you can store it. I think it goes right up, so it doesn't beat up your whisk. So then once, let me get a paper towel. I got a mess made. Put a little too much water in and it made a little bit of a mess. So then this is it. Then you can drink right out of your bowl for your matcha. Just let me try some. I like the strawberry one hot. I like it in smoothies and stuff too, but I usually do the strawberry one in orange juice, but it is quite good as a hot cup of tea. Not earthy like the regular one. Let's see, Susan just asked me, what are the most frequent questions customer ask about matcha? The number one question has got to be, what is matcha? What's the deal with this matcha stuff? Some people have heard about it, some people haven't, some people just heard the name. That's probably the number one. And then after I tell them what it is, they say like, so how do you make it? That's my next question. So it's, what is it? And then, so how do you drink it? How do you prepare it? So then I go into, orange juice is really a popular way if you like orange juice. It's easy to do, just put it in a mason jar and shake it up, or meet your matcha shaker. And just shake it up so the powder is really fine. So you really want to give it a good shake. The shaker is good because it has one of those little metal balls inside. So when you shake it up, it really beats up the powder. Just need some more. Oh, that's good. I haven't had my morning tea yet. I was up with the girls. Tyler's gone with the girls now, so I had the house to myself again. I'm so lucky. He's really good. I love my man. Yeah, so it's how you make it. So then I usually suggest people try it in orange juice, just because, you know, it's a good way to get you into it. And I find it is a little bit of an acquired taste, because if you do it as a hot cup of tea, it can be earthy. Like, I don't find this earthy at all, so I don't know if it's just, pardon me, if it's because I've drank so much of it now that I'm used to the flavor and I really enjoy it, or if it's just not that earthy anymore. I don't know. I guess I'm just used to it. So we'll see. It's really good though. All right, so this is it. This is all I got for this morning, unless there's any other questions. Just a quick video this morning, not like 45 minutes like my videos have been. It's been crazy, but they've been a lot of fun. So, yes, oh, well, I'll say, we got 6 flavors of matcha. We have got the regular one. We've got melon ball. Actually, I think we might have more than that now. Susan, I'm still trying to get that acquired taste. Well, I've been drinking this on a regular basis now for over a year, and I don't find this earthy at all. But like I said, I've been drinking it for a year, so it takes some time to get used to it. But if you are getting, how's it different from regular green tea? It's basically in the processing of it. And regular green tea is an infusion, so you're not actually consuming the plant. You're just consuming the infusion from the plant in the water. With matcha, you're actually consuming the whole plant because you're drinking the powder. You're actually consuming the plant. There is a whole process on how you actually get the powder. at conference last year, they went through like a matcha 101, and Hadam got up and he said, he explained how they make matcha, and it's a detailed process to get this fine powder. But to dumb it down and totally do like the Coles Note version, they basically take the green tea plant and grind it into a powder. So that's why it's more, we'll say, potent than regular green tea, because green tea, drinking a cup of green tea is just an infusion, but matcha, you're actually consuming the plant. So that's how you get it. That's where the difference lies, is that you're consuming the plant. So this is why you get so much more antioxidants from it. It's because you're drinking the plant. You're actually consuming the plant. I need a bit drier this morning. It might have something to do with the 3/4 bottle of wine I had last night. Any more questions? Those are great questions, Susan. Oh, right. Oh, so I was telling about the flavors of matcha we have. So we have the regular matcha. Some people really love the regular matcha. You know what? I probably should try it again because I haven't had it in a long time, and I don't find this one earthy at all. So maybe it won't taste like green mud to me anymore. I definitely should try it again. All right, so we've got the regular matcha, the melon ball. Those used to be their only two flavors that you could get. Then they recently brought in, or then last year they brought in the pineapple punch and the sweet strawberry. That's what turned me on to matcha. Like those flavors, and it's all natural. Like it's just pineapple bits in with the matcha. But I don't know. I guess it's just the pineapple flavor. Like the pineapple one, when you put the hot water to it, the smell of pineapple hits you in the face, and it is amazing. I love it. And I was so surprised, and I was like, I'll try it as a hot cup of tea. And it was like, wow, this is really good. It was really good. So then they went over really well. And then at conference last year, they brought out two more new flavors. Vanilla, which is, it's really good. It's almost like, it's like a creamy, smooth matcha. It's really nice. I like that one in smoothies too, just because of the lovely vanilla flavor you get off it. And then lemon matcha, which is a lemon one. So I must have tried it at conference, but they just give you like a little, or I mean like a, like the little medicine cup. That's what we had. So it was, it wasn't even a mouthful. It was just barely a sip. And I think it was good, but I don't know if I've had it ever since. I'm gonna need to order some lemon matcha. And then just recently they came out with a peppermint matcha, which right now is my favorite one. I love it in cold water. I don't find it earthy at all. It opens me right up. Like the peppermint in it, it clears out my throat. My head feels really clear, but I think it's all the peppermint in it. So good, so good. All right, I'm going to stick on for another couple of minutes because that'll bring me to 15. We'll do something, do a video that's a little more sensible than my crazy long videos of Friday nights. I miss pumpkin matcha. That's what Carlina says. I wasn't a big fan of pumpkin matcha. I drank it, but I found it a bit spicy. So I wasn't a big fan of it. Because we do have these specialty matchas or exclusive matchas, I guess we'd say, that come out every now and then. In the fall we had the pumpkin matcha. In March there was a whole special for mocha matcha. I am not a coffee drinker. We have this roasted mocha, I think it is, a new tea. I tried it a bunch of different ways. I cannot do it. It's too much coffee like. And Susan said, are you excited for the fruit punch coming out in the special next month? Oh my God, I cannot wait. I mean, just because of the pineapple and the strawberry, the flavors have been so good. I can only imagine what the fruit punch is going to be like. It's going to be deadly. I cannot wait. I'll probably put an order in tomorrow because it'll be available May 1st. And Carolina says, don't forget about ceremonial. Yes, when they came up with the peppermint. So I think we have eight types of matcha now. We have a ceremonial grade matcha. Carolina's excited for it. Yeah, it's pretty thing. Because when you first heard about matcha, there's different grades of matcha. So this is why it seems like it's a bit more expensive. When you break it down how much you're actually paying for a cup of matcha, it's not, because it's $35 for a 100-gram tin, and the 200-gram tin is the same size, but you get 200 grams inside, and the 200 grams is $60. So it sounds really expensive, but at half a teaspoon a day, that's enough for 3 months out of a 100-gram tin. So we break down the cost. It's like, what, 35 cents a cup or something, which is not that bad at all. The ceremonial grade when we first heard about matcha, it was like there's like the matcha that's reserved for like Japanese dignitaries that you can't get. It's like thousands of dollars a gram kind of thing, and then it starts coming down from that, like down to like there's a cooking grade matcha, which I think is, you know, it's a very cheap version of matcha. I guess it's not as pure as some of the other higher levels. So basically, you have the Japanese dignitary matcha, then you have ceremonial grade matcha, and then you start with the rest. And I think the rest of them are just below the ceremonial grade. Could be wrong on that. I'm not totally up on my matcha levels, but our matcha is really high up there on that list. I know there are other companies that offer matcha, and I'm not sure where they fall, but I have heard that our matcha is really good. I haven't tried anybody else's, so I can only tell you about ours, and I really like ours. Anything else before I go? This is it. I'll probably do another. Well, yeah, I definitely do another video tonight because I need to close out this event today. So anybody who wants to get any orders in, get them in today or get in touch with me because I need to close this out tonight for it to count for April. So if anybody's ordering like the April special. Okay, everything seems to be pretty quiet now. All right. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for people. As always, any other questions, just get me on the event page or just message me on Facebook. Always glad to help out. I'll be doing a bit more posting today too, just about going over some of the things I talked about in the videos because the videos are a bit long. I have actually watched some of them again, all 45 minutes of them. I get the kick. Apparently I get a kick watching myself. It was funny. And yeah, so I'm going to do some posts about the different things that I talked about. I'm still looking for one more recruit. I need one before midnight tonight on April 30th. I'm working towards I'll do a post about it, the little necklace I'm trying to get. I've got the PV, I just need a recruit. And then I need to get you some PV, but that's minor stuff. We can do that. The big thing is I just need a recruit that I can work with. All right, so you'll hear more from me today. Thanks for tuning in this morning. I hope this was helpful. I think that's what Susan had said. She said, yes, thanks, Karen. So anything else? And if you have any other requests for videos that you want me to do, just let me know. I'm really digging doing these videos, so I'll do them anytime, anywhere. I just need, my iPad and whatever it is I'm drinking. I always have tea around, so. All right, I'm going to go now because I could go on for hours. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you more today, and I'll see you online again tonight. All right. Have a great day. It is gorgeous here, sun shining. I think it's supposed to warm up a bit too, so looking forward to today. We're taking the kids down to an environmental fair here in Portugal Cove this afternoon, so we're really looking forward to that. They're going to have a full baleen whale skeleton. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be pretty cool. I think the kids are going to go nuts. All right, anyway, that's it. Good morning, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.